Hey guys, Joe here, and here we are to learn about Zero Suit Samus. Just note, this is my opinion and opinions of others who have made written guides. Sorry if I give you any false information, and if I do happen to do anything like that or false wording, please tell me in the comment section below, and help people if I give any false stuff at all. I want people to learn from this guide, not just hear my voice. The history of Zero Suit Samus is that Zero Suit Samus is of course Samus, but simply without her suit. Now, she does have the ability to call her suit, but you cannot do that in Smash. You first saw Zero Suit Samus as ending credits for pretty much all the main Metroid games, but eventually she found herself a spot in the FPS Wii games. Zero Suit Samus is one of the faster characters in the game, but unlike many of her fast friends, she must actually use spacing to be very effective. Many of her moves will not combo with each other as much as somebody like Sheik or Luigi, so you will need to learn how to get a few hits and then run before any retaliation comes. She does have a good up air that can combo in itself quite a long time, especially on stages like Battlefield, but if you're not on somewhere like Battlefield, you'll not be able to get way too big of combo strings. The dash attack of Zero Suit Samus is pretty good. Now, you cannot shield into dash attack because it will only attack the opponent at a decent range, but another thing to think about this move is that you'll most likely want to hit the opponent at the maximum range of this move, because if you hit them at the very end of the move, you'll be able to combo it into a move like jab attack or forward tilt, which is very important. Now, you shouldn't be spamming dash attack because it does have a lot of end lag, but if you do happen to hit it, it can combo, which is one of your better combo starters. This is my favorite jab combo in the entire game, just in my opinion. Now, the reason why I love this so much is because it comes out just so fast, and then after you get it to come out, it just pretty much hits the opponent pretty far away. And a favorite thing that I like to do with this move is go neutral air into jab, because they really can't do anything. You can go shield into jab, they can't really do anything. Forward air into jab, you can do a lot of stuff into jab, and it pretty much makes a free wall or free hitbox for you. Now, it is very good versus people that are tall, but against shorter people, it can sometimes miss the first part of the hit, which can be a little bit hard. But one of the best things that you should be doing with this is just right out of shield, just hold A, and it will hit all three parts of the jab, so you'll be able to get a quick and fast hitting damage. The forward tilt doesn't really combo into anything, but that doesn't really matter because a lot of her moves actually won't. With this, you'll pretty much just be running away from your opponent, go for forward tilt, run away forward tilt, or you can just be shielding into forward tilt. Now, you can angle it a little bit, and it is a very nice move to do so. You can hit the opponent quite a bit and pretty easily, and it will hit them pretty far away, and it will give them a high amount of damage. But most of the time, I will go for jab attack instead because jab attack is a lot faster. But if you do not want the jab attack, or if the opponent is a little bit too far away, forward tilt can be okay. Up tilt is one of her better tilts, because with up tilt you can do a thing similar to Pikachu, where you can up tilt into up tilt into up tilt, and then you can go for an air, an up air, or you can go for a forward air. Pretty much it's your combo tilt. You can go for an up B after it for a kill. Definitely go for this move if you want some combos, because it is pretty much your only combo tilt, but if you do not want combos, then definitely don't go for this move. Other than up tilt, down tilt is probably one of her better combo starters. Now, down tilt at very early percents, that meaning 10 to 20%, you can go down tilt into grab. At middle percent, you can pretty much go down tilt into dash attack. And at middle to higher percents, you can go down tilt into forward air. At very high percents, down tilt will not do that much, so don't use it at high percents. But if you are in need of another combo move when the opponent is in front of you, then this is very good. I usually go for down tilt instead of forward tilt because it does combo while forward tilt does not. Zero Suit Samus' side smash is a decent one, similar to Link's one, and it got a buff in one of the patches previous to this, where the first and the second hit pretty much always hit, which is definitely very nice to have. Now, with her side smash, it does come out pretty slow. The first hit is decent speed, but the second one, it's pretty slow. But one of the things that you'll probably be doing in order to get this is to either pivot it and hit the opponent out of the blue, which won't happen all the time, or you'll go for your stun gun and then run up and pivot side smash, which should be doing pretty well and do a lot of damage, or just end up killing the opponent. This is a very good killing move, probably her best one, but just most of the time it will not hit because it is a bit slow to get started. The down smash of Zero Suit Samus can be used pretty much in two places. Either you go for neutral B and they shield it, and then you go for down smash and hope that they don't shield that, or you can use it off the side of the cliff, and it can hit the opponent sometimes, not all the times, but it'll pretty much give you an okay way to hit the opponent, or just try to hit them. It's not the best down smash, but something nice about it is that if you happen to hit it just sometime, go down smash, run a little bit forward, and then up B. It looks extremely nice. It makes you look like a pro. It's not really necessary because you can just down smash up B, but it does look really cool, so definitely go for that. Up smash is probably one of her worst moves as far as the smash attack goes. It doesn't really ever kill, and it doesn't do way too much damage. Now, it can stop the opponent from coming in from above, but most of the time you just go for an up tilt or a up air instead of that. So don't use up smash way too much unless you really need to use it. Just go for some other moves. One big thing to note is that Zero Suit Samus has a tether grab, which means that she can zair or just throw out her little whip in the midair, and a big problem about this is that her grab is extremely slow and makes so you really won't be getting that much grabs unless you hit the laser gun. So best way to get your grabs is from the laser. But let's get to this up throw. Now the up throw is probably one of her worst throws. Really the only throw you will be using ever is her down throw. But up throw hits them a little bit too far and a little bit too far forward. So never go for up throw, just go for that down throw. Now, Zero Suit Samus' down throw is definitely her best throw, but it's still not way too good, just showing how Zero Suit Samus' throws really aren't too great. Now when you do go for the down throw, it'll either be sent upwards or away from you, depending on the way the opponent DIs. Now this is pretty much like a guessing game for you. You must guess if they'll go forward or if they'll go up. If they go up, of course go for the up air. If they go forward, go for the forward air. No matter what, you either get a free punish or you just miss an attack. It all really depends on you, but remember that they can DI, so you will really have to get that guessing down. Back throw is another throw that is pretty much worthless. With back throw, they'll be able to hit the ground and then tech, and then they can shield any attack that you would be going for them. So really never go for back throw. It's one of her weakest damaging ones and it never kills, so just go for the down throw instead. Forward throw, once again I'm sorry to say, is not a very good throw. Now it's probably the best other than the down throw, but still not very good. You can go forward throw into dash attack, which the opponent can get out of, but it's the hardest one to get out of because it is very fast. So if you don't want to go and waste that down throw, go for the forward throw. It's your second best one. At first glance, the narrow Zero Suit Samus may look pretty terrible with a really weird hitbox and kind of just a weird, really fast attack that also doesn't seem to linger at all. But if you get used to this move, it can actually be pretty fast. It does have a weird hitbox, but it will hit in front of you, pretty much straight in front of you and a little bit down, and behind you and a little bit up, which might at first sound really weird, but it's pretty nice because it will let you be able to hit people that are ducking and let you hit people that are behind you and just up a little bit, which is what's usually going to happen. Now what you can do is pretty much combo your up air into this, your forward into this. You can combo a lot of your moves into neutral air because it is kind of like a combo ender because it will hit the opponent a bit too far to combo into any other move. The final thing to mention is that this can kill off the screen, but most of the time you won't want to go for forward air or back air to kill off the screen. Now that we get to her better aerials, this is definitely one of her better aerials. Now with forward air, you can either short hop forward air or high hop forward air. It is a little bit hard to short hop with Zero Suit Samus because her short hop is pretty tall, so it can make it hard to cancel your moves, but if you get it down, it is okay. Now with forward air, you can go forward air into forward air off of a down throw, or you can go forward air into up air. You can go forward air into neutral air. Forward air does combo pretty well, and actually near the end of the game, when they're at very high percents, forward air can kill. But the problem about this is that forward air, the first hit will not hit them very far. The second hit might not always hit because the first hit can actually hit them a little bit too far, even though they don't go very far. So you can use this as a kill move, but most of the time you probably shouldn't be. The downer of Zero Suit Samus is once again a downer like Sheik's, it's a downer like Sonic's, one where you will actually kill yourself if you use it, so you shouldn't use it way too often. Definitely just don't go for downer unless you are on top of the stage, even then though it has a little bit too much lag to actually be useful. The up air is Zero Suit Samus' bread and butter aerial, similar to how Captain Falcon's up air is his bread and butter aerial. Now you will want to choose a stage like Battlefield if you want to use this move to its fullest, because you can go up air into up air into up air into up air into up air, and then kill off the top of the screen with a up air, because this is a kill move, it is a damaging move, it is a combo move that will combo into itself, and it can combo into up B, it can combo into neutral air, down air, back air, forward air, it can combo into everything. Pretty much, if you want a good aerial move, then definitely go for up air. Samus' back air is one of her best kill moves, if not her best kill move. It comes out decently fast with a little bit of startup lag, but it does actually end pretty fast. You can use this move on the ground if you short hop back air, or you can use it way in the air if you double hop back air, or you can down B, jump, and back air. There are a lot of ways to get back air, but back air will be your best way to kill in most situations, so if you are off on the stage, or if you're completely off the stage, go for the back air and you'll probably get a kill. The neutral B of Zero Suit Samus seems to be one that people really like to spam, which is not a bad thing because it is a great one because it does stun them, and it does have 3 layers of stun, 1 slow, 1 medium, 1 fast, that will do quite a bit of damage and will actually keep them still for a while. But the thing about this is that it does have quite a bit of startup lag, and it also doesn't shoot way too fast, so it's really not that great of a move, but that's not saying that you shouldn't use it. This is definitely one of her better moves, and this actually can be spammed quite easily, but it does depend on the map. If you're on somewhere like Battlefield, don't use this quite as much because it's easy to dodge it, but if you are on somewhere like Final Destination, people really can't dodge your laser, so you can shoot it out and then you can go and attack the enemy. If you do happen to hit them, you can go for a grab, you can go for a forward air, a down smash, or you can go for an up B, or just a side smash, and hopefully you'll get a kill. There are a lot of stuff that you can do with the laser shot, but you probably just shouldn't use it way too much because it does have those bad properties about it. The best part about her side B to me is that you can actually grab a ledge with it, which is pretty dang intense. So if you are off the cliff, you can be really far off the cliff, press side B towards the ledge, and you will most likely grab the ledge and come back. This is really nice because you can go down B towards the stage, and then side B, and you'll pretty much always come back. But one thing to note is you can only grab the ledge 3 times in a row before having to hit the ground, so that's a little something. But other than grabbing the ledge, you will also use this move a little bit for spacing, but really you won't be using side B all that often. Most of the time when you could go for side B, you could just instead go for B, which is a combo starter. So just go for side B if you are off the stage, and go for B if you are on the stage. Her new and improved up B is really great. Now her new down B, which is actually an old one, but seems to be new with some newer properties. Now her new down B with her up B can actually get you pretty high in the sky. If you down B, jump, then up B, you can actually come back from pretty much the bottom of the screen, and that's also nice. Now, a lot of the times I will cover with my side B, but up B is really nice because side B cannot grab above you, while up B can easily put you above them. But my favorite part about up B is that it is now a great kill move. It'll run you up into the air, and then it will easily kill the opponent. Now the one thing to note about this is if the opponent holds right or left on their control stick, then they will pretty much always live until about 120%, which, if they don't hold a direction, they'll probably die at 80%. That's just a little trick, so if you're facing a Zero Suit Samus, definitely hold right or left when they're up being you, and you'll pretty much never die. But if you are the Zero Suit Samus, do not tell people this trick, or else you'll get wrecked. Down B is personally one of my favorite moves, and the reason for that is because it can help her in some of her bad matchups, where she can get camped a little bit, which can happen against Zero Suit Samus since her ranged move is really not all that fast. So you can pretty much down B over a fully charged charge shot, you can down B over Shadow Ball, you can down B over even Needles, you can down B over a lot of stuff. Now with down B you can hold left or right, and you'll go left or right, and once you hold left or right, you can hold far left, medium left, or short left, and you will go, of course, far, medium, or short distance, so that's also really nice to know. It will hit you up into the air, and a nice thing about this is that if you do not press B again, you will actually have little to no ending lag. But you can press B a second time if you want to place with platforms, and then you'll get platform cancelled, so there's really no difference. And also a nice thing is that if you use down B and somebody's over the edge, you will automatically kick them down. You will not have to press the B button, but you can press the B button if you do decide. I just don't think that it will spike quite as easily. So you can down B over the edge and hopefully hit somebody and it will spike them. Overall, a pretty strong move, and I use it quite often. It's kind of hard to get used to. Definitely don't spam it. Maybe use it 4 or 5 times a game. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and tell me who you want for next week. Now, I am trying to do 2 or 3 a week because Splatoon is coming out actually in like 2 days, so my dreams are going to be cancelled. But I really want to get out a lot of stuff because I'm going to be uploading the entire thing of Splatoon with voice and without it, and by the entire thing, I mean some single player, and then I'm going to try to upload an hour of multiplayer pretty much day 1, just so that everybody can actually see the Splatoon hype, and they can actually see what Splatoon is like, pretty much right as it comes out, so they can know whether to buy it or not. Soon after, I'll do a review, or I'll just say, should you buy it or not. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and tell me what character you want, and I'll see you all next time.